And here's part two, and how it kind of became a necessary war of corruption. One thing I do have to say I really like about this is I really like the animation style.
Yeah, the animation style looks very interesting.
I mean, I usually don't like the kind of look where they have like small eyes.
Yeah.
I usually don't like that in animation, but I think it looks really good here.
Yeah, because it works for the series because it's almost symbolic.
Yeah.
Because they always say that justice is blind, and if Batman is supposed to be a symbol of justice, then for the animation to have this small eye thing, it represents how justice may not be blind, but has a very thin line of sight.
I didn't think of that, actually. That's a good point. I actually like how unready Batman looks in this. Like, he doesn't look like he's in this full, complicated, technological thing, and that was kind of true in the comics. In the comic year one, he wasn't this full technology. It looked like he was really in this more casual urban hero. In fact, I'd say in Batman Year One, he's closer to someone like Daredevil, which is weird because once again Frank Miller wrote Batman Year One, and then he wrote what many considered to be the best run on Daredevil ever. So I think he incorporated a lot of that into each other. How he kind of liked the idea of an urban vigilante. I mean, this is before Frank Miller went insane, but and started writing the Dark Knight Rises and.
Well, it's kind of like what Jimi Hendrix said.
All-Star Batman and Robin, which essentially just made Batman a psychopath.
Oh, there you go. But, the thing is that by making Batman a psychopath, they kind of made the series almost more appealing to another crowd.
But more of like, I could see I could see him if he's writing something like The Punisher.
Yeah, The Punisher is a good example.
But I'd be like, that doesn't really seem like Batman to me. He comes off as more of a tragic hero, not a crazy person.
Yeah, Batman fits the tragic hero role.
Because the idea of a crazy person makes me kind of feel like he's not a hero. He's not someone to be looked up to. Because I would not look up to the Punisher. I wouldn't be like, you're a hero, Punisher. Don't kill me.
No. That's just a bad idea. It's like telling an urban terrorist that they're your hero.
Yeah.
They're just going to hug you and blow the both of you away.
Exactly.
It's just a bad idea.
And I don't like that, especially because in All-Star Batman and Robin, where he kind of abuses Dick Grayson.
I guess.
And then he punches Alfred. Which I hated, but I thought was kind of funny. It's just like, fuck you, Alfred!
you have to say, though, that the idea of a psychotic superhero can kind of be left up to the person reading or watching it. Because when you think about it, it's almost like the idea that Jimi Hendrix presented, which is that craziness is like heaven. Some people, the idea of a crazy hero is interesting and almost attracting. Because it's like, well, he's crazy, but that makes him no better than the people that he's putting in jail. But at the same time, he's saving us from people who are probably far more unstable than he is.
I'm not saying I don't have a problem with them having slight mental problems or slight things, because of course Batman will have slight mental and psychological problems. I'm simply saying I don't want them to be a full-out psychopath. I don't want them to
be... Like the Joker.
Yeah, I don't want them to be a full-out, like, I'm going to kill everyone who I see as a bad guy. I'm okay with it, like, especially the Punisher, especially when it's like Punisher Max stuff, which is like analyzing this and that. I don't want like a Batman who's going to like just crack someone's neck and like kick them off of a building and just like shoot someone.
Well, no, because that's just not Batman.
Yeah, that doesn't fit.
In my personal opinion, that's an insult to Batman.
Yeah,
it's not right. It wouldn't be interesting because Batman killing villains kind of kills the point of his character.
It kind of kills the point of the whole relationship with many of his villains, too.
Exactly. That's why I'm kind of iffy about this whole reboot with DC, especially in terms of Batman.
Well, they say they're going to keep the Batman continuity the same, just as like they're going to keep the Green Lantern continuity, but they're going to basically reboot everyone else.
Yeah, because I think it would just be wrong to reboot Batman in a way that would make him different than he is. It just wouldn't...
Or give him to someone who doesn't understand the character.
Yeah.
Which has kind of what's become of Frank Miller. Especially, I think what's best about Frank Miller is that he wrote Sin City, and then he never stopped writing Sin City.
Wow.
Like, I wrote Sin City, and then he wrote everything just like he's going to write Sin City.
What an ass.
It's like, okay, I wrote this, now I can't write anything different. So...
What an asshole. Let's just end it. Do something else.
Yeah. Well, But anyway, my overall opinion on we really got off the track on this.
Yeah.
My overall opinion on Batman Year One is that I'm actually kind of hopeful about it. I think it'll be really good. Especially when after seeing All Star Superman, especially Batman Under the Red Hood, which I thought that animated film was better than the actual Under the Red Hood comics. So honestly, I'm excited for it. It looks really good. It looks like it captures the tone of Year One perfectly, and that's